When he's on the train, he gets up from his seat for a granny. Who is this guy? At this point, I already felt like I was following someone other than Kim Dokja, especially since they were making such a show of his kindness. Perhaps we followed the wrong rando in the beginning of the film. Haircuts popular in Korea, mistakes get made. Now, once the scenarios begin, they make Kim Dokja do something really out of character. But to get the full effect of the change, let me first remind you what actually happened in the novel. When the scenarios begin, Kim Dokja throws the insect cage towards the crowd, and Kim Namwoon offers to join Kim Dokja. But instead of accepting, Kim Dokja decides to not only school this delinquent on grasshopper mating habits, but also invests coins in his stats to beat up a child 10 years younger than him. All of this was optional, by the way. He could have saved Namwoon and the grandma, but instead he chooses to use the grandma as an excuse to stall for time so he can kill this kid. Why? Because Kim Dokja possesses so much self-hatred that when he sees his reflection in another kid, his first instinct is to permanently get rid of him and portray him as an irredeemable monster. And he only says this around the time that he's almost done killing Kim Namwoon while spouting cringy dialogue at him. It's forgivable the first time you read the story because you don't yet know that Kim Dokja is such a self-contradictory hypocrite. So at worst, you think Kim Dokja is really cool for what he did there. But the more you reread it, the worse it gets, in a way that actually contributes to his character writing really well. But what does our saint in the live action do? Apparently, not only is his goal to save the grandma that he gave up his seat for, but he also voluntarily offers the insect to Namwoon. And when Namwoon declines, we'll discuss why later, Dokja's surprised for some reason. But here's the icing on the cake. Not only does this fraud of a Dokja offer Namwoon an insect to live, but he also proceeds to get beaten up by him. Arguably worse than watching him try to flex superiority over Namwoon with grasshopper mating trivia. In that moment, some part